Alright, so I'm here regarding that situation just the last time, basically. You remember?
Yeah.
So, do you know why? Because I'm clueless as to why he put me in handcuffs. Because I wasn't being disorderly at all. Otherwise, you would have. And I know that had to caught you off guard as well. Because what reason what or reasonable, articulable suspicion did he have of me doing anything to put me in handcuffs? Do you know why? Was I being irate, or I wasn't being a disturbance to you? We were literally just speaking about me going to make that complaint to the chief judge, right?
And he also told you to go to the chief judge, and you did not want to hear what he had to say, and you didn't want to leave.
Is it that I didn't want to leave, or is it that I was sitting here still talking to you? Because I didn't have a disagreement with you at all. You were just telling me, go upstairs to the 6th floor, and when he put me in cuffs, am I right or wrong? When he put me in cuffs, I was basically telling him, I can say what I feel like. It's my freedom of speech. And he said, you know what?
You were using profanity.
But was I using profanity directed at you or explaining the story? And is profanity exclusive to being used in the courthouse in a formal manner? Because I was explaining the story to you, and I wasn't being disorderly or anything. We were explaining the story, and he was listening out, and which that had nothing to do with him. You're the supervisor.
I am.
And so he felt the need to...
No, it is his job to be there, just like it is his job.
Yeah, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, what did I do in your opinion? Because you never asked him, could you please take him out of here and put him in cuffs? There was never a disagreement between me and you. We were just I was explaining the story to you, and I was using the word bitch. And so he felt the need to intervene and say, hey, don't keep using that word, right?
Well, your tone was off.
But it's my...
Again, see? Here's where there's a difference between you and I. You're asking me my opinion, and I'm giving it to you. Your tone was off. You were loud. You were using profanity. The young lady tried helping you. She told you Commissioner Cruz wasn't available. I also told you Commissioner Cruz wasn't available. You did not want to hear that.
But I was fine with that, though. Once you told me I had to make my complaint, there's nothing you could do about it.
That's right.
Yeah, I was fine with that.
You weren't fine because you insisted on staying.
Well, until I got a better understanding. Was I disrespecting you at all, or directing my profanity towards you, or was I explaining my story?
You directed profanity towards you, but you insisted that you should be able to use the profanity and that we should accept that.
No.
And that is untrue.
No, what I was saying was I'm entitled to freedom of speech, my First Amendment right. In the courthouse or outside of the courthouse, I'm allowed to use any profanity. I'm not threatening anyone's person. I get it's unprofessional at an extent, but I'm entitled to use my freedom of speech. Now,
I didn't give you permission to record, so you can't record that. And I saw that you've been recording.
I know. And this public space, I can record.
And here we go again.
But I'm only telling you my.
And I'm saying, I do not allow you to record me.
Now you saying I can't record you,
cannot.
But that's you. Your friend. Okay.
I'm asking you nicely to stop recording.
But that's an against.
And I'm also asking you nicely. It's time for you to leave because we are closed.
Okay. But when you say I'm about to leave. Okay, I'm about to leave. But when you say that's an infringement on my rights.
And it's an infringement on my rights.
So is it illegal for me to record anywhere in this public building?
They don't want you recording in here. It's a courtroom.
This is not a courtroom.
This is a courtroom.
I can record.
No,
this
sir.
is a courtroom?
This is a courtroom.
And I asked you not to record me.
He says 7:07, which I'm about to leave, so they don't accuse me of...
It's a courtroom.
Okay, this is a courtroom.
We've had this with other people. It's a courtroom.
Okay. All right. Do y'all got a can I get the code? I need what am I inquiring about? I need a policy for this office.
Go down to the clerk of courts. talk to the people that run the clerk of courts.
Okay, so why?
104, that's our main office, is clerk of courts 104.
And what time is it?
12, we shut down for lunch.
But it's not 12. You kicking me out of a public
You
ground.
want to read this right here?
Yes, I do.
Everything's an argument with you, and we try to give you the right advice, but you don't listen.
It's not 12. It's literally not 12 o'clock.
No, they don't get paid through they don't get paid overtime.
Right there.
Okay.
So any complaints?
But you guys say 12. I didn't notice that.
Any-
If they stipulate that, I'll go
But
based
you want
upon
to
it.
argue about everything with us, and we try to help you out. So,
Because y'all run over people and nobody ever combats.
but every time how come it's always you that we have problems with up here?
Exactly.
Always
Why?
you.
Why? And it's always
you.
And it's always stemming from this
It's-
office.
no,
and I'm
because you-
and I'm talking calm. Why you so loud? And
Because you never listen.
What you
but when y'all infringing on my rights,
But you think you're right, but you're not right.
who said so?
Because we've been here long enough, we know the rules. You come in, you want to argue profanity, whatever
Did
else
I
you
just
do.
use profanity?
How come for the last 2 years, it's always
You know,
our fault and not yours?
No, I'm not saying that. But you know why it's always a problem, which nobody wants to see? It's because
Like
commissioner
this.
proves.
Like this point right here. You want to argue about
that's
this?
That's because I didn't notice that. Now it's not an argument. I don't have anything else to say about that. You're right.
How about a little please, thank you, can you help me with this?
Well, when I try that, y'all just run over me like
That's
you do.
not true. That it's not true. When I first met you a couple years ago, we tried helping you, and it always rises to some other level.
Because y'all don't like the fact that I disagree or combat what you guys say that's unlawful. If you had a reason for taking me to jail or this and that and kicking me out of a public grounds, and
most of the time, DC, it doesn't take much to get DC around here.
I guarantee you that. Now, what's your definition of DC?
How about just being nice to us?
What's the definition of DC?
I'm not a lawyer, so feel free to go down to our law library.
But I thought you knew the rules.
I can Google it and give you the correct answer.
Y'all
But
supposed to know that before you apprehend me and put me in cuffs and say you
I know
don't
what
even have
DC
a legitimate
see,
definition.
Anyway, so clerk of courts, if you want to go down and talk to them, my supervisor is over in 102, and we open up at 1.
Cause you call for him.
No, he's on.
I'm recording. You telling me no?
You're
He's in room 102. He's in room 102.
Yeah, but I'm asking for y'all to make the call request.
Go down and
He's
visit him.
upon my request.
You go.
What's your name and badge number?
Debbie Lynn. Go down and visit him. 102.
I'll do that, but if I'm asking the officer, his fellow officers, to make a call for his
No,
request,
I'm not going to bother him with this. Go
you're
to
not
102.
gonna. And so I'm gonna show him this video that you refusing to call
Because you
him.
know where he's at.
But if I'm asking you to call him, he's upon my request when I ask you.
Go down and visit him. I'm not going to help you.
I'm gonna make sure he does see this video. What's your name and badge number?
Deputy G, last name.
Debbie Lynn, 865.
182. Deputy G. My last name G. G.
Okay.